This time we're going to try to use the Math Mountain with a missing addend. And we're going to use a different strategy to find that missing addend. Remember, when we're dealing with bigger numbers, we really can't use our fingers accurately. So we have to rely on some other strategies to help us find the missing part. Okay? One of the strategies we already did is to make the total, draw a picture of the total, and then break and draw a picture of the addend that we know. We knew that we had 34, so we drew a chunk to show 34 and then counted what was left. That is called the break apart method. Let's try a new method. This one is called the count on method. Okay, in the count on method, we're going to start by drawing a picture of what we know we have. We know the one addend is 34, so we'll draw 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to keep going using a picture to count on. This is very similar to counting on with your fingers, to grabbing that 34 and counting up. But we're going to draw a picture that way it's easier for us to keep track of how many we've counted so far and how we are grouping as we're counting up by tens to help us know how many total we're adding on. So we have 34. So we know if we have 4 ones, we need 6 more to turn this strip of ones into a 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have a 10, and we started right here. This is where we started adding more. Okay, so now we have 10, 20, 30, 40. We're trying to get to 73, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. So you can see that this is where I drew on. I counted on this much. This is how many I had before. This is how many I counted on. And when I counted them on, I put them into a 10 so I could see this 10. Okay? So I counted 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 to get to 73. So it took 39 more to get to 73. That's our count on strategy. We've used the draw the big guy total and break apart the known addend, and the count on strategy where we draw the known addend and then keep adding until we get to our total. The last strategy we're going to use is a little more mathematical. This is the one that maybe your parents might be more familiar with from their math days. This one is called the add up. So the adding up strategy, we start with our known addend, which is 34. And right here we're going to use some mental math. If we're at 34, we know that since there's 4 in the ones column, we need 6 more to turn that into a new 10. The new 10 would turn it into 40. So we'll add 6. And actually we're going to do this up and down so we can see the full. So we're going to add 6. We know that 6 and 4 make 10, so we know that this will be a 10. 10, 20, 30, plus one more 10 is 40. Now we still need to get to 73, so how many 10s do we need to get to 73? We're at 40, we need to get to 70. 40, 50, 60, 70. That gets me really close without going past 73, so I'm going to add 3 10s, which is 30. 40 plus 30 puts me at 70. But I need to get to 73, so I need to add on 3 more ones to get to 73. Now I can count up all the ones that I added. I added 6, I added 30, and I added 3. If I look at the ones I circled, I can see what I added. I added 30 plus 6 was 36, plus 3 more equals 39. 39 was my missing addend. So we have the add up strategy, the count on strategy, and we had the break apart strategy, which is when we took our big guy total 73, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, and we tried to break 34 out of it. And in order to do that, we had to break this 10 into ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so that we could take 34 out. So we took out 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that's really tricky with our picture, isn't it? We're actually going to take that guy out since we showed him in ones. And then we count how many are left. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. It didn't matter what strategy we used. Our total was the same. We got 39 with the count on. We got 39 with the break apart. And we got 39 with the add up strategy. 3 different ways to solve an unknown added math mountain problem with digits, big digits, all the way up to 100.